The American Farm Bureau Federation Foundation for the past 6 years have been recognizing the author of the Book of the Year. And she's joining us, Kat Urbakite. And Kat, tell us about the book that you're being recognized for at the 2013 American Farm Bureau Convention.
The book is a true story about several of the animals that we have on our ranch in western Wyoming. It tells the true story of 6 orphan lambs, the runt of the livestock guardian dog litter, and the scraggliest wild burro that we could find in the corral that was up for adoption. So we put the animals together, and I started photographing them from the time that they met each other through about a year of their life together. Gave them enough time to grow up and become good, effective members of the herd together. So. And
they're all still being used on the ranch today, right?
They are all still on the ranch today, and very, very much working and living together, and for the most part, behaving, except for since I'm in Nashville, I understand that the guard dog is not being very well behaved, but that's to be expected.
Well, tell us how many children's books you've written, and tell us how this idea came about the Guardian team.
I have written seven children's books now. They're all nonfiction children's books, and the majority of my books are about agricultural topics. So the idea to do this book came about as the result of just simply trying to utilize a pasture on our ranch. It's a pasture that's about 1 mile long, but it's right next to a highway, and it's a long, narrow strip right alongside the highway. And I was afraid if I put my sheep into the pasture with the livestock guardian dog, that the guard dog would just step out of the pasture and get hit on the highway. So I had to do something different in order to keep my sheep in there and to have them protected. So I'd heard about using burros before, that burros have a natural aversion to things like foxes and dogs and coyotes. So I got some and tried them that I got from another ranch, and really liked the way that they took care of the sheep. And so since I tried them and I liked them, I thought, well, I would really like to try a young burro, and from the start there, and photograph them, realizing that might be a great kids book.
What age group are we talking about for kids that read this book? And sales have been very well, I understand.
Sales have been very well. This book is really aimed at pretty much the 3rd and 4th grade level, but children are so diverse. Even kids that may not be old enough to or be reading at that level will enjoy looking at the photographs and everything, and will kind of be reading up to get the comprehension and everything of the book.
What did it mean to you to find out that you won this award and were going to be recognized and have a chance to meet people in Nashville?
I was absolutely 2 things. I was very humbled, for one, for the recognition of my work, and then I was just simply thrilled with the opportunity to be recognized this way. This is a very big honor for a children's book author.
And what are people telling you here at the convention?
Well, I hear 2 things mostly. I hear people are, one, they're surprised that they didn't realize that wild burros would be good guardian animals, and so it's great. I'm educating even adults in that way. But the thing that I hear more often than anything is people are just simply thanking me for the work that I'm doing, for trying to get an agricultural message across to our nation's children. So,
and why are these type of books important?
They're important for several reasons. We have such a small part of the population is actually involved in agricultural production in terms of overall population. So people need to know where their food comes from. But more, or just as importantly, we have educational standards, national curricula standards now that are calling for kids to do more nonfiction reading. They need to be reading more nonfiction books. This is a prime opportunity for us to get an agricultural message out and across to our kids.
All right, again, Kat Urbakite, she is the author of a book called The Guardian Team, and again, she has written a number of children's books, and you do have a Facebook page that people can go look at.
Yes, I try to post 1 photo every day on my Facebook page, and those are photos from the ranch, so photos from my days in agriculture, and so people are welcome to find me on Facebook and friend me on there and see what it's like to live and work on a western ranch.